Okay, this video is going to talk about the three types of fractions: proper, improper, and mixed. And it will also talk about how to convert between improper fractions and mixed numbers. Proper fractions are the most common types of fractions, and that is where the numerator, the top number, is smaller than the bottom number, the denominator. So 3/4 is an example of a proper fraction. 1/6 is an example of a proper fraction. And you can come up with any number of examples here, just as long as the numerator, the top number, is smaller than the denominator, which is the bottom number. So again, just another example, 999 over 1000. Improper fractions are the exact opposite of a proper fraction. They are when the numerator is larger than the denominator. So 7/4, 11/9, 3,000 thirds. Okay, those are all improper fractions. And a mixed number is where there's a whole number and a fraction. So 3 1/2, 17 1/4, 341 3/7. Now, converting improper fractions to mixed numbers is possible because they both represent numbers that are bigger than 1. A whole number is obviously larger than 1, 3 1/2, but any improper fraction is also bigger than 1 because the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So let's take a look at an improper fraction. In this case, 31/5. 31/5 can be converted to a mixed number if we realize what this is saying. The fraction bar means division. And so what we're going to do with this is we're going to take this and say, well, let's do 31 divided by 5. And I know long division is not the most fun thing to do, but if we can make this work for our advantage here. 5 goes into 31 how many times? Well, it goes into 3 0 times, but goes into 31 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. And if you subtract, you have a remainder of 1. Now in elementary school they just had you put remainder 1. But with mixed numbers, what we can do is actually make a fraction out of this. We can say that this is the whole number 6, because that was our solution. And we have two numbers left over that we need to use. We need to use our remainder and what's called our divisor, our number on the outside of our division sign. So what we'll do is we'll take this and say that this is the remainder 1 out of the divisor, 5th. So 31/5 is equal to 6 1/5. Let's look at another example. Let's say that we have 27/6. Well, I'll do my long division. 27 divided by 6. 6 goes into 27. And I'm going to run into my other problem here, but 6 goes into 27 4 times. 4 times 6 is 24. Subtract and I get 3. Now I have my whole number 4 with my remainder 3 here and my divisor 6. So I'm going to make this 4 3/6. And we know that 3/6 can be reduced down to 4 1/2. Now converting mixed numbers to improper fractions is a little bit easier if you remember one little trick. And that is that we're going to take our denominator, and in this case we'll start with the first one here, 5. We're going to multiply that by our whole number 3, add our numerator to get our numerator over our denominator. So let's see this in action. If we do 5 times 3 plus 4, 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19. I write 19 over the denominator 5. If we try it with our other one, same thing, 7 times 2, our denominator times our whole number, plus 1, 7 times 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15 sevenths. And we've just converted those mixed numbers into improper fractions. And if you wanted to, you could check those by dividing them. 19 divided by 5, 5 goes into 19 3 full times with 4 left over. And you get 3 4/5. Same thing would happen with 2 1/7 and 15/7.